This gentleman is holding a picture of Neda, who is an Iranian martyr who was killed in Iran. Well, it was Tehran, right?
Yes.
And she died on the street. I will show you this picture of this beautiful girl. Who died in a pool of blood, and some very, very courageous Iranian people put her photograph on the internet. And this gentleman is in San Francisco today at a protest in solidarity with the Iranians who are fighting for their democratic rights. And you were saying that you have been in protests in other countries.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I've been in protests in France, Germany, Belgium, New York, Washington, before in Denver, Colorado, LA, here, San Francisco, San Jose, and Palo Alto.
And can you say why, just simply, why you're doing this?
Yes, because I'm against government in Iran, and I want the religion to be separate from the politics, and they should go. They are not the kind of people they can run the country. And also I want the world leader to know that we don't want war, we don't want appeasement. Please, please help the Iranian people. We will do the job. You see, we are powerful and we can get them down. We don't want war, we don't want appeasement, we don't want this regime, period.
Okay, and they interfered with your democratic election, which is why this young woman, Neda, died in the first place.
Correct.
Tell us about that.
Yes, actually, they don't know what democratic is. Actually, I won this free election under UN supervision. That's the only way we can have an election. In last 30 years, it had not been an election, it's been a selection. They want anybody they want, they bring out of those boxes. These are all men, and they are fooling the war.
This has gone on since the United States backed the Shah of Iran. Yes?
I'm sorry?
This has gone on in Iran since the United States backed its puppet, the Shah.
Correct.
Do you want to talk about that?
Yes, yes. Actually, I think if we go back, it's going to go to 1952, when the United States made a coup in Iran. And after that, unfortunately, these crazy people, they got more power, the fanaticism. And these are the threats to the war, is not just a threat to Iran. That's why we've been appeasing them for the last 30 years, and what they want, atomic weapons. This is what they want. And what we did, unfortunately, when they start to talk about moderate, what did we do? We want to talk to Hatami and bring the moderates, as they say moderate, but they are not. And what we did, United States put the opposition group that they are fighting with the terrorists in a terrorist group. Terrorist list. If you want freedom in Iran, bring those opposition out of the terrorist list. And the whole world knows that they are not a terrorist. And also in Europe, after 8 years in a court, the court proved to the world that they are not a terrorist. They should come out of the list and help people to overthrow this crazy government, and we can do the job for you. You don't have to send a soldier, get soldiers killed or anybody. We can take it.
How do you do that job then, without our sending soldiers, etc.?
Oh no, because people, they know how to do it. You see, in Iran, they can do it.
How?
Yes.
So let the Iranian people do it themselves.
Yes, they are capable of doing that. They've been doing that for thousands of years. They get rid of the dictatorship. And we can do it. The only thing we want, we need a support. Not the money, not the weapons, just support Iranian people. They can do the job.
What kind of support would you like, sir?
The support that I'm talking about, do not help this crazy government. Do not appeasing them. In last 30 years, you've been appeasing them. What they did, they want atomic weapons. Don't appease them, don't help them, don't put Iranian group that they are fighting with the crazy government in the terrorist list. They will do the job.
How should we support the rest of the world support Iran? What form should that take?
Actually, it's moral support and also put a sanction against the government in Iran.
Okay,
No talking. You cannot talk to the terrorists. They are telling you they are helping these groups in Lebanon. They are doing in so many countries, in Sudan, in Iraq, in Afghanistan. All those road bombs that they are putting in Iraq, they put it made in Iran. I watched TV, I believe it was CNN or some other TV one night, and they did it in Afghanistan when they pulled it out of the ground, the mine, and it shows made in Iran. And even they are telling you that they are doing that. In that case, please do not appease them. Do not appease them. And the Iranian people, they can take over.
Are you not afraid that Iranians will suffer if there are sanctions?
Actually, they are Iranian, they are suffering, they are getting killed.
They're suffering anyway.
Never we had this much poverty, this much drug, this many prostitutes in Iran.
How many people were killed just like Neda? You started to tell me that before.
Yes. Prior to this uprising, they executed 120,000 people.
Already,
yes.
Neda is only one.
Neda is only one. Neda is the one that is bringing the message to the world.
Why did they execute these people, sir?
Because they didn't like the government. I was there in Iran. I was a student activist back then. Okay. What we were doing, I was holding something like this. If you hold anything that government didn't like, they would kill you.
This has gone on, this huge number of people who were executed, this has gone on over years and years.
Correct, in the last 30 years.
30 years.
Yes, in the last 30 years that we've been appeasing them. You know, we bring like somebody named Fatami, the previous president, and he was putting our kids, our students in barley sack and threw them like 4th, 5th floor from the dormitory in the school. They put him in a sack and they tied their hands and threw him from the 4th or 5th floor.
So they've been tortured, they've been disappeared, and they've been outright murdered.
Correct.
For the last 30 years.
Correct. And these are all of the regime in Iran. It's not just one group or one side, all of them.
Okay, then what kind of, you want a democracy?
Correct.
Okay, you want to get rid of these regimes.
Correct.
Okay, shall I say you want to get rid of these ayatollahs?
Overthrow the regime.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
And keep on fighting. I think you're starting to get our support. Look at what's happening here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.